phone at all. Okay, they tried to find the insect and the stress no more.
Alright, welcome back to Africa Young Voices Media Empire. Finally, the FIFA and CAF presidents Gianni Infantino and Dr. PATRICE MOTSEPE just arrived at the country international airport. As you can see from the far side, you see the flights to run through. We'll get the FIFA and CAF presidents to arrive at exactly just about 4 minutes past 6 o'clock, welcome time. So the flights are moved now, and it arrived through to the presidential lounge as we expect the FIFA and CAF president for coming. So we still wait for them. We still wait for them for Kandong, and the flights are torn now. They come with a private flight. We'll pick them up from Liberia and come down to Sierra Leone. So the flight at all now, they come at the presidential lounge. Usai would expect the FIFA and CAF president for move away from here directly to State House. Usai they go visit His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Marabio in 30 to 35 minutes time. This is AYV Live, and the FIFA and CAF presidents to arrive now. As you see, the S11 president, Madam Aisha Johansson, they wait for welcome them dressed in blue-black dressing, and with the entourage of the Football Association as well. The security presence is high, and the entertainers, then they entertain the executive, the presence of all personality were there, including awaits the FIFA and CAF president. Then come with Qatar Airways A7CGC flight. Now in the FIFA and CAF presidents come with. So very close. You go see the FIFA and CAF presidents drop down, step their foot into the shores of Sierra Leone for the first time in the history of Sierra Leone. Over 50 to 60 years to see the FIFA and CAF presidents arriving to Sierra Leone for the first time in the history. I wait to receive them at the Football Association President, Madam Aisha Johansson. So the FIFA and CAF presidents will step their foot into Sierra Leone in the next 3 minutes. Inside the flight, now FIFA and CAF president, as we made for understand according to communication, the CAF president, wife and his son, them, and also the other entourage, hopefully expect for land Sierra Leone in the next 20 minutes. But for the meantime, is the FIFA and CAF president will just arrive inside Sierra Leone. This is AYV Television. Well, according to what we understand, this is now the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, to arrive inside Sierra Leone, and the next 50 minutes, the CAF president will arrive with his family. For the meantime, now the FIFA president presently to arrive inside Sierra Leone, and after the two presidents, FIFA and CAF, go visit His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio. And as we talk now, the FIFA president now arrived. It arrived with a flight called Qatar Executive. A7 CGC with a Qatar color, white and maroon written of Qatar here in Sierra Leone. This is the Africa Young Voices Media Empire. We're bringing a live event of the coming in of FIFA and CAF president. But I will speak now. The FIFA president to arrive now, according to what we understand from Freeman, we're in a CAF security representative in Sierra Leone. We still wait for the FIFA president to come down, Gianni Infantino, almost a year and a half into the presidency as FIFA president. This is an historic moment for Sierra Leone. In a day, we receive two high personality, FIFA and CAF president. In the next 50 minutes, the CAF president will arrive, and now it's the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, according to what I have been told by Freeman, the CAF security man inside Sierra Leone. I will still wait for the FIFA president for come down. As you can see, the SLFA entourage already set. The ex-co member of the Sierra Leone Football Association, including the Secretary General, Christopher Kamara, and the Football Association President, Madam Aisha Yuansen. Also, the FIFA president will come down, Gianni Infantino. There are a lot of comments into our Facebook page. Very interesting. Mohamed Osabo is saying, good work SLFA. And there are a lot of them. And someone is saying this is a very good move by FIFA and CAF president. And we'll find time to go through some of the text, the messages on our Facebook page. But the much open, we mean say in a twinkle of an eye, the FIFA president, they come down into Sierra Leone. Gianni Infantino and entourage. Yes, there is the man himself, Gianni Infantino, the World Football Governing Body president, has landed into Sierra Leone for the first time, followed by his Secretary General, Madam Fatmata Samura and entourage. Gianni Infantino, Fatmata Samura, the FIFA Secretary General. It is a great privilege and honor also for us to witness them. The FIFA President, Gianni Infantino, and entourage. And there are a lot of complimentary message saying, welcome home, Gianni Infantino, and the FIFA Secretary General. Both of them are here to Sierra Leone. And the FIFA entourage. And FIFA president is saying, well, let's listen what he's saying.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You all look very smart, huh? Thank you so much.
Southern region.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Prince Akwi, ESCO member, Eastern region.
Nice to meet you. Great pleasure.
Ola Johnson, Executive Committee member, Western area.
Great pleasure. Great pleasure. Great pleasure to meet you.
You've been Philip, Executive Committee member, Western area.
Pleasure to meet you. Wow. Huh? Class.
And FIFA president, they ready for doing COVID-19 test. Um,
So he's moved everybody there.
okay, so now we actually remove the camera away from them now. Hello, madam. So we just received the FIFA president and his entourage and the Secretary General of the football governing body. Hello, how are you? And so it's a great opportunity for Sierra Leone to receive the FIFA Secretary General and sorry, the FIFA Secretary General, yes, and also the football governing body president, Gianni Infantino and Fatima Samura arrived to Sierra Leone. It's quite very big, and you have just seen them, and it's quite an exciting moment for Sierra Leone. And so we're waiting the arrival of the CAF president. He will be arriving pretty soon in Sierra Leone, within the next 15 minutes. That was what I told, that he will be arriving in Sierra Leone with his wife and sons, and also with his entourage to Sierra Leone. This is AYV Live, for broadcasting at the Lunga International Airport, and that was the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino. We actually don't have the opportunity to speak to him because there are a lot of protocols. So hopefully we'll be actually be speaking to him pretty soon as we broadcast live here at the Lunga International Airport. This is the Africa Young Voices Media Empire. I know Sierra Leoneans rely on us when it comes into information in the country. So it's an opportunity also for me to see live the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, and the Secretary General, Madam Fatima Samura, arriving into Sierra Leone. So we wait for the CAF president. According to information that the CAF president will arrive inside Sierra Leone in the next 15 minutes. So it's quite very big. So we still wait for then to urge them to arrive from CAF. So it's a chartered flight, and while we wait for the CAF, yeah, sure. I know, and I was FIFA guys as well. So hopefully we'll wait for talk to the CAF president and FIFA president if possible, because according to what we understand that they actually rush for time because I want to go see His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio. But for the meantime, the entertainers them sing for the entertainment, so you can see them. Very cool. They move to His Excellency the President. Whether it's State Lodge, whether it's State House or State Lodge, outside the President, they will definitely update as things unfold. For the meantime, things are very calm. The presence of security is very high. You see the fire force there, and then sure say the one for in case of anything happen, Then there, then are the Sierra Leone Airport Authority. Yeah, Dr. Julius Madabio. The president of the security very high. So hopefully we hope for talk to Gian, FIFA president. Hopefully we hope for talk to him with regards to his visit to Sierra Leone and what does this mean and how Sierra Leone will benefit at the end with him come to Sierra Leone, you know, in a very crucial time like this when we still have one or two issues into the football league. But notwithstanding, there and so let's see probably we can go in and see if we can check them out a bit and know exactly what will happen. So this is the waiting room. We'll probably expect the FIFA Secretary General and the FIFA President for Sidom over here because it's a special something made for high personality. And the other place are very empty, as you can see, they're very empty because all of the entourage them. People who come from the Football Association, they're already there inside while in the wait the FIFA Secretary General and also the FIFA President for come out. For the meantime, then they do the COVID-19 test, which is very important. That is part of the protocol of FIFA and CAF. Immediately you land into Sierra Leone, you get the opportunity for do your COVID-19 test. So you know, we actually don't pass within another suit here, and so we need for taking a bath while we wait the FIFA and CAF president. So it's going to be something like ambush for FIFA and CAF president. But these are the routes where they use, and you find out, say, we get all the ex-crew member them from the Football Association, all there the weights. Big welcome in Pelicam, and from Pelicam also they move directly to His Excellency the President. So it's quite very tough schedule. And we also understand, say, the FIFA and CAF president for left back today. So it's going to be very late and an exhausting moment for the CAF and FIFA presidents. Imagine, you know, it's almost 6:30, and hopefully they expect for left here roughly towards 6:45. So, and also they get a meeting with the football family, and from the meeting with football family, they also get a meeting with the president first, and from the meeting with the president, then go to the meet with the football family, and from the football family, and then, you know, then get a cocktail, from the cocktail, then in the patch. So it's quite very exhausting moment for FIFA and CAF. FIFA president, the Ubanda don't pack, and this space already done been created for the CAF president and the family for calm down. So hopefully in the next 5 minutes, we'd expect CAF president to arrive at the soil of Sierra Leone for the first time in the history as well. So the next 5 minutes, the CAF president go land. And you know, there'll be no time to waste. And for me, directly, we go to the Pelicam, and then from there we move to the president. CAF president will be arriving pretty soon in Sierra Leone, and the flight is very close. You can see from the points, the lights, the bright lights. The cameraman is trying to push her a bit. Yes, you can see the small lights. The small lights. That's not the flight of the CAF president. That's not the CAF president flight. Will land soon.
Ranking on the get something where the honor you. Now this week on to Sierra Leone. Well, Aliu and Justin they give you the chance for make you blow your mind. Now the program called We Are for blow your mind. The truth you get for say yeah. And it no matter what truth you get for say. Try save the future. The truth you get for say yeah.
6 o'clock, welcome time. So the flights are moved now, and it arrived through to the presidential lounge. As we expect the FIFA and CAF president for coming. So we still wait for them. We still wait for them for Kandong, and the flights are torn now. They come with a private flight. We'll pick them up from Liberia and come down to Sierra Leone. So the flight is on now, and they come at the presidential lounge. Usai would expect the FIFA and CAF president for move away from here directly to State House. Usai then go visit His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio in 30 to 35 minutes time. This is AYV Live, and the FIFA and CAF presidents to arrive now. As you can see, the S11 president, Madam Aisha Johansson, they wait for welcome them dressed in blue-black dressing, and with the entourage of the football association as well. The security presence high, and the entertainers, then they entertain the executive, the presence of all personality where they are including awaits the FIFA and CAF president. Then come with Qatar Airways A7 CGC flight. Now in the FIFA and CAF presidents come with. So very close. You go see the FIFA and CAF presidents drop down, step their foot into the shores of Sierra Leone for the first time in the history of Sierra Leone. Over 50 to 60 years to see the FIFA and CAF presidents arriving to Sierra Leone for the first time in the history. I wait to receive them at the Football Association President, Madam Aisha Johansson. So the FIFA and CAF presidents will step their foot into Sierra Leone in the next 3 minutes. Inside the flight, now FIFA and CAF president, as we made for understand according to communication, the CAF president, wife and his son, them, and also the other entourage, hopefully expect for land Sierra Leone in the next 20 minutes. But for the meantime, is the FIFA and CAF president will just arrive inside Sierra Leone. This is AYV Television. Well, according to what we understand, this is now the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, to arrive inside Sierra Leone, and the next 15 minutes, the CAF president will arrive with his family. For the meantime, now the FIFA president presently to arrive inside Sierra Leone, and after the two presidents, FIFA and CAF, go visit His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabio. and FIFA president, they ready for doing COVID-19 test.
Which is quite close to the Radisson.
Okay.
So he's moved everybody there.
Okay.
Okay, so now we actually remove the camera away from them now. Hello, madam. So we just received the FIFA president and his entourage and the Secretary General of the football governing body. The FIFA president and the entourage, they do COVID-19 test. So it's very important. That is part of what FIFA and CAF, outline, part of their criteria. When you go into any country, a footballing nation, if you're ensure you do COVID-19 test, and at the end, they can give you results. So then stop one of a film that because the FIFA and the CAF president presently, the FIFA president and the entourage and the Secretary General of FIFA currently they do the COVID-19 test. This is the second time in this short period that the FIFA Secretary General, Madam Fatima Samoa, they arrive into Sierra Leone. So it's quite a big and unique opportunity for Sierra Leone. We'll get the FIFA president, we'll get the Secretary General at one go, and also the CAF president also the only way will arrive soon inside Sierra Leone, and before the entire delegation move away for take up Pelican. From they arrive to Aberdeen. From Aberdeen they move to His Excellency the President. But they sit down, get one-on-one word with them, and ensure say there are a lot of opportunities, discourse, and while we wait the FIFA and the CAF president. So the close security you see from the far end towards the Domot, down at the Domot side the FIFA and in entourage go for doing COVID-19 test with regards to adhere to the rules of football. This is the African Voice Media Empire with the broadcast live now the Lunga International Airport. They bring you live coverage on what's in the happen inside now this airport. And like I say, the FIFA presidents don't come down to Sierra Leone. It was quite very exciting moment. And you see the dance with the with cultural aspect of Sierra Leone. And today, imagine it's the World Heritage African Heritage Day. So it's quite very unique that we get with cultural. It's a way of celebrating with culture and do some exhibition with regards to that. So it's good that we get a FIFA president come down today. We're very good. So we still wait for the FIFA president. So we just come for telling her exactly what's in the happen while we wait for the CAF president. For come down. So the CAF president and entourage will drop down soon. So the month already open, and the CAF security, the chief of security in the CAF and the first level presidents, they move very close for welcome the CAF president. Football Association President Aisha Yuan Singh and the two CAF close protection security. They're very close while they await the CAF president for calm down. CAF president now South African billionaire and also a businessman going to CAF, going to football for ensure himself playing a role into the game. still with the CAF president to come down. Here we go, the CAF president to come down now. CAF president Dr. PATRICE MOTSEPE. Here we go, he's the CAF president. CAF president is down. CAF president. So the CAF president come down with his wife and in two sons them.
And we're here to show our support for her, to show our support. An honor to meet you. It's an honor to meet you. Such an honor to meet you. Thank you. Thank She's the best.
Oh, no, I am.
The best.
Hello.
The two of you are the best.
Hello, Mr. President. Sir.
Yes.
You're
Wonderful.
live on AYV television. Welcome to Sierra Leone.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how do you feel visiting Sierra Leone for the first time?
Well, she's doing such wonderful, wonderful work. And she's the one who was insisting that we should come as quickly as possible. And I came to represent CAF. The president of FIFA is here because both of us have got so much confidence and have got so much belief in the good work she's been doing here, as well as she's the first woman from CAF to be placed within the FIFA Council. It's history. And there's some greater responsibilities within CAF itself, where she is now the deputy president of the Women's Organizing Committee within CAF. We're very proud. And I want to thank the leaders as well, the people that she works with. And if you saw how the quality of football has consistently improved over the last few years, including the big game, which I should not mention, but we are very excited. And we are here to show our support for her, to show our support for the leadership, to show our support for football in Sierra Leone, and we are confident that Sierra Leone will do well and represent the people of Sierra Leone as well as the people of Africa globally.
Don't you feel satisfied with what she have been doing with regards to governing football, more especially in Sierra Leone, being your first time coming to Sierra Leone after you was elected within a 1 month period?
Well, you know, in another context, we've always had people who've been looking at Sierra Leone from a business perspective, but this is primarily about football. And I know that there's been a request that we should meet with some of the business people. I've got this 95% rule in CAF, where 95% of everything I do is about football in the countries, in this instance in Sierra Leone, but also about football on the continent. The remaining 5% is about the partnerships we want the private sector to sponsor, to support her, support the leadership, support support football in Sierra Leone, and also for us, economic development, growth, jobs, skills goes hand in hand with success in football.
You're a businessman and you came into football. And Africa generally, in terms of infrastructure into football, been struggling. And how would you change that phase, you know, in developing African football?
It's very important what you're saying, because we're going to spend some time. The message I'm bringing here is the same I brought to Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, as well as to Liberia, that we have to use the time we are spending together in a most results-oriented objective to see that two issues. They have to tell us how we can be of support, contribute to the growth and development of football, and also we'll be engaging with government, because government is a key partner. To thank government, to encourage them to keep working together with her, as well as with the leadership, and more importantly as well, to look at how the infrastructure, both for the youth. Yesterday we made an announcement of $10 million American that the MOTSEPE Foundation is contributing towards schools, the Pan-African, the CAF Pan-African schools football on the continent, and that's why Dr. Precious Moloi MOTSEPE was here, the co-founder of the MOTSEPE Foundation, as well as with our two sons. They said we cannot go to the beautiful country called Sierra Leone without them coming to see and to visit. But I'm also excited about schools football, development and infrastructure for youth, both boys and girls, and also the growth of women's football on the field, and importantly, women leadership within CAF. I mean, we're very proud that we've got our own sister, who's Secretary General, or some people will say General Secretary, of FIFA at the global level. So lots of talent in women leadership, and part of our duty is to support it in football at all levels within CAF as well as within FIFA.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just speak to the FIFA CAF president. Hello, madam. I know. All right. So we still get one more bite for go, and hopefully we'll talk to the FIFA president and Gian. You know, man, it was a good opportunity from within the CAF president to talk about. It's high time we change the narrative into African football by supporting the grassroots, supporting the school sports. You know, ensure that we promote the game in all categories for ensure the African football move. Envision very great. So the CAF president don't come. So hopefully we'll for talk to FIFA president Gian. We not get the opportunity for talk to him initially when he can, because they actually be the rush for going inside for getting COVID test. Now that make we not even get much time with the CAF president because of the COVID test, and also in time as well for visit the president, go to Radisson Blue, get a meeting with football stakeholders, get a dialogue with business people, how if able for partner with them for develop business necessarily. So it's a very good platform, which I think most businessmen them, no one for loss, talking to one of African richest people, into the continent. I think it's a very good opportunity. Hopefully, we hope for talk to Gian, the FIFA president, pretty soon. I made to understand, say already done a COVID test. So we'll get the opportunity for talk to him. We'll talk to him, but we just don't talk to CAF president. Doc, and he actually talked lengthily, and now he believes in football for develop. And there are a lot of our colleagues on the Football Association present, Madam Aisha Johansson. He say, Aisha, believe in dream and the passion for football and for change the narrative when it comes into the game. So we still the on this path because it's highly top presence, so it's very tough anyway. Very tough for getting the FIFA president. But we still a battle with that. We don't speak to the security them for to get access. But during the COVID test, it's a privacy and we can't go in there. So hopefully we'll get FIFA president pretty soon for come out and from there move directly because no wasting time at this moment. No wasting time at this moment because it's actually the president. Retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, don't wait for quite a long time for receive. Then two big guests here. We see Leone get as a country. Imagine this a very big history, and probably I believe it not a once in a lifetime. Maybe other presidents of FIFA or CAF will decide that one day for comeback, but for the meantime in this history. It's a very good opportunity to get in the FIFA and CAF president. So we still await for FIFA president. I understand say done in COVID test. Hopefully we'll get them and talk to him as well with regards issues pertaining the football governing body. So this is the Africa Young Voices Media Empire, AYV, and we're still broadcasted live at the Lungi International Airport, and where we bring to you live coverage of what is happening here at the Lungi International Airport. And two big guests arriving here for the first time, the FIFA and CAF president. So hopefully, I think we will go for a break because while we try for once forget the FIFA and CAF president. We don't get a CAF president. While we try for once forget the FIFA president as well, Gian, for talk to him with regards to him visit to Sierra Leone. So we'll bring you more coverages, and from here we'll move to the president, and from the president we'll go directly to Radisson Blue, and so there are a lot of activities at Radisson Blue. The cocktail, hopefully I believe, for the Radisson Blue, and also engagement with football stakeholders and the business community also for Radisson Blue. So it's going to be a very highly opportunity. So it means if anybody get the opportunity for talk to them, just go straight to the point. It's the point. Bam, here we goes. Because these guys, they actually not come for stay for quite a long time. So it's you understand. And they left back today for go back to the various destinations. So there's no wasting time if you get the opportunity for talk to any one of them. So hopefully we'll talk to Gian. Immediately come out. We'll talk to him. But for now, the atmosphere very cool, while the security presence still they wait for them. So we'll come back and join the crew later on while we wait for talk to FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Me and David will send the crew there, and we'll continue for you live updates at the Lungi International Airport. Okay, welcome back. We feel so supposed to go off, but I think we'll left at any moment from now for pick up the flight. So you see, now the vehicle and already. Look at the vehicle them. They're all already now. The vehicle and already in full convoy for Mexico. So the security also present very high. The security presence very high. So the security get for the lead, the entourage for move to while we they go. So it's kind of a well-known stuff. So the SLP then in a lot just in case of anything, but there is nothing but they're supposed to secure the entourage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 top vehicle already set for the FIFA president and the Secretary General of FIFA, CAF president and his wife, and in 2 sons them. I should say for them into one vehicle, and the FIFA and the FIFA president and FIFA Secretary General get for them into one vehicle. The other entourage get for them into other vehicle. The Football Association president, and I'm hopefully assured the Secretary General get for them into one vehicle, and the rest of the crew, the ESCO members them get for them into another vehicle. So it's well organized, and the drum guys them hopefully they will join the entourage as well for entertain the crowd. But it's set now. You see the vehicles them all in a lot, ready for move on. And so briefly, now talk to Pastor Buck.
Yes, thank you very much.
Welcome, Pastor Buck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, for a very long time, we'll be with the FIFA and and CAF president. Now they don't arrive, and it shows some signal that, according to our talk to CAF president Yusuf Yeriam, and if they appreciate the way the FA don't do things in terms of running football. You impressed with his statement?
Really, really impressed. I'm very, very impressed. You know, this is now what I will tell you earlier before they come. So you say the connectivity with Sierra Leone get na FIFA. I tell you, my brother, this country will benefit. Trust me. And you said you the CAF president they tell you about how they support now other places. I want to tell you true story today, sir. The blessing with Saloon get now FIFA and CAF. The other countries in the world not get them. Anything where England and America they ask for, where they give to the society 2. Through Madam Aisha and connectivity, where he asks for Sierra Leone, they give you 5. The artificial turf again at Kenema. Now one of the best in the whole of Africa. Now we get so. And so we look at this blessing where God will make FIFA and CAF say don't care. Let's say don't can see we country. So all them projects and where we get for let artificial turf go now, all them districts them and all them regions them, my brother. I think they go improve Sierra Leone football. You know, we look at the broader picture. Not so just like there are small aspects of say I want all things today, I eat all things today. But we look at now. How artificial turf go there now put school field. Artificial turf go there now Lungi. Artificial turf go there now put loco. Artificial turf go there all the way now Kabbalah. Artificial turf go there now Usai. E go there now Koenadugu. E go there Cambia. Artificial turf go get for there now Pujong. Artificial turf for there Kailaung. And artificial turf for there by the border, you know, the Mano River area. So you look at all these things, by the time we get turf now, all the way side there. And these are the opportunity, the projects they now, the car where they come. So now for come and confirm the reality of things and look at how Salon project for kick off this time around. Because Madam Aisha
But your big opportunity for Sierra Leone, we not for make you, we not for let's go.
Yeah, this is a very, very big opportunity. Me, I still they talk to other people, them do your way we all depend this football. We they spend with money, with the losses on this game. But you know, we they look at what it could be like 5 years from now. You know, this is not just the platform, and this is not the possible thing. Say, God give you as an opportunity for let all that year so happen. Let us not look at today, but let us look at tomorrow. For we don't begin in time. I tell you, it's an opportunity for Sierra Leone. So me are the big Sierra Leoneans them. Do you have football fumble them? The opportunity is for 60 years, from 1960. Where Salon joined FIFA. No one day today in the history of Sierra Leone, no FIFA person no ever can FIFA president, sitting president, my brother, and CAF for Canada this country. These are the very first time from 1960. How much Salon on the FIFA for get FIFA president and the sound come together. Let's give peace a chance. Let all them benefits and no jumps alone again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, AY.
Yes, Paulina Pastor Boku just don't talk to. So we just want to give you now these are the escorts. So very interesting. These are the escorts. We get for move with the FIFA and CAF presidents. AY always want for bringing come to now. What's in the happen at the football? Latest news happening, in Sierra Leone, across the country in terms of information. So the two people in come with the private jets, private planes, sorry. We're going to move with them for going on various destination. Whether they're going back to them various headquarters them not, well, that is best known of them anyway. But we still wait for them, so let's check in and know exactly what's in the happen as we still the move. All right, and so we still get a lot of meetings with regards to the FIFA and CAF people in coming to Sierra Leone. So the most interesting aspect of the visit is that this is a way of sending signal and how, as a country, for ensuring we help for develop the country into football. From the statement of the CAF president, it clearly tell you that there are a lot of opportunities for Sierra Leone. How for start, we footballing back into the schools, be getting into secondary school events. Footballing, and I will first start. I mean, say in foundation, MOTSEPE Foundation donate 10 million United States dollars for ensure they support football in our school. So it's quite a very unique opportunity, and hopefully we'd expect part of that money they say for coming to Sierra Leone, whether it's something very little or big. But at least we will for getting money and they will for support football from grassroots. That is the vision. If you want for change narrative in football in any African country, you should start the footballing into the grassroots. So it's a good opportunity that we get the two big heads of football in the world, FIFA and CAF. So it makes a lot of sense that Sierra Leoneans for grab this opportunity, more the football family. For ensure say we unite. That's the message. Moving around how we able to turn things around into Sierra Leone. So we continue to bring you live coverage at the Lunga International Airport. These are the presidential lounge, and hopefully we don't think say the CAF of president will get away for Sidom, because from here directly we move to the C coach, and from C coach. Hopefully, it will take 30 minutes from C coach to Freetown. From there, well, obviously, they never pay a visit to His Excellency the President. Whether now host to the President or in office, they obviously give a pay visit to the first gentleman of the Republic of Sierra Leone. It's quite a very unique opportunity for His Excellency the President, because ever since in the history of Sierra Leone, the first president, we get the opportunity to host FIFA and CAF presidents, so it's quite a very big opportunity for our men, and I believe INSEF very happy for getting the opportunity for host the two heads of football at the whole world. FIFA and CAF presidents arrive in Sierra Leone, so there are a lot of goodies. So I believe most of the time they shift because of the delay of the flight for the two gentlemen, two gentlemen, the CAF and FIFA president arriving to Sierra Leone. So there are a lot of opportunity while we are with. So we just need to talk to the FIFA president. So if we get the opportunity, we'll speak to her. But obviously, I very doubt whether we can get an opportunity to talk to her because of the time as well, and one or two protocols. We obviously don't want for broke with regards to that. So we still wait for them, and we still in the presidential lounge, and while we still wait for the FIFA and CAF president for come out. So it's a busy moment all over the country. It's a busy moment, while a lot of people expect goodies for Sierra Leone when these two gentlemen came into Sierra Leone, and they actually want to ensure to them they scatter the message about how we fought for develop football into Sierra Leone. So we still wait for them. So hopefully the next 2-3 minutes the FIFA and CAF president will come out, and from there we just a rush out. So we just don't get a beep from the security heads by CAF, Nasalone, Freeman, that the time that the FIFA and CAF presidents will come out very soon. So while we wait for them, so I'll talk to IBK.
We're so excited, man. The excitement is plenty. As you know, I mean, this is a blessing, Sierra Leoneans. This is a massive blessing, as a matter of fact. So we thank you basically for today. I mean, in the history of Sierra Leone football, this is the very first time they pay host to the two presidents of FIFA and CAF. This is actually a blessing, and I think this now simply because we don't send a signal out there internationally. Say, we as a Sierra Leonean people, we're ready. We're ready to actually move forward in terms of the growth and development of the game. I mean, they don't say, well, we don't be in football business. I mean, the fact that, the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association don't be able to elevate, you understand, to the level of a CAF executive committee member, now a FIFA member council. Look at the things we don't begin for seeing at the country. I mean, FIFA president, GIANNI Infantino, and the recently elected CAF president, Dr. PATRICE MOTSEPE, they are here in Sierra Leone. So I think it's a massive blessing, and we're very, very much appreciative to God Almighty for this.
Yes, hi. How are you? Hello. Yeah, just a minute.
No, 1 second.
Yes. Welcome to AYV.
Thank you very much.
So how do you feel coming to Sierra Leone, sir?
It's fantastic. I feel extremely happy to be in Sierra Leone for the first time. It's great to be here. Football country. I love it already. Beautiful scenery. Great.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. So we don't have much time to talk to the FIFA president because of time. So this is not the big club, the FIFA president, Gian. Now with the entourage. So exclusively from here we go to Melicam. So the move now with the entourage. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.